to the free world investments. Today we're going to be going over what it looks like to make 1% investing, day trading. Now, I'm going to start us off with $50. And you can see the very first day we make just 50 cents. And it's not a lot of money, you know. Day one, nothing. Now, just think in your head, where do you think you would be making 1% a day, day trading? Just a year and a couple years, just kind of think about it. Now we're going to go on through. Now, making 1% is completely doable for a while. At a certain point, the amount that you have makes it harder and harder to make that 1% because you're moving the market at that point. So especially on a daily basis, it's easier to trade on higher time frames once you get to a certain amount of money as well. Now at the end of the first year, you can see here, we are making about $18, $18.70. You've grown your $50 account to $1,889. Pretty good, pretty good. And, you know, there's some people that have started trading, you know, with only like 50 bucks less, and they've made millions. But this is just 1% a day, every day. And now, of course, this you'd have to only count these as trading days. So depending on what options you're trading, you know, it might only be considered Monday through Friday. So it might be a little bit more than a year. If you're trading Bitcoin or some crypto, then it's a little bit different. Now look at this. We already broke $100 at day 534, and for a lot of people, $100 a day is pretty good money. And at that point, your account is at $10,000. That hasn't even been 2 years yet, and your account is already at $10,000. Now to get 1%, it's easy to calculate 1% for the stock market. For the Forex market, it really depends. For the Euro USD, if you're buying micro lots at 50% leverage, which is the most leverage you could have in the United States at this current time, then it's only 2 pips, and 2 pips gives you that, because for every for a lot of 1,000, you make 10 cents, and you know, so it's $20 for the margin for, you know, an account for a micro lot at 50% leverage. Now look at this. $400 by day 673. Now that's a lot of money a day, and you got $40,000. And it hasn't, like I said, it still hasn't even been 2 years yet, and you're at $40,000. Now, 1% is actually a lot of money to make per day after you get to a decent amount of money. Even the best traders in the world, a lot of times they only boast like 9 to 12% per year. So if anyone ever says anything about, you know, making 10 pips a day, if you are making 10 pips every single day and you continue to do that at the point of here where you're making, you know, $500,000, you are banking. You're making more than $5,000 a day. More than $5,000 a day. If you're increasing your account size by, you know, 10 pips and you are using your, compared to your whole account, whew, that is mad money. I'm going to show you what it looks like. We're going to be going up to 10 years. And look at this. Look at how crazy these numbers are getting. A day 1,070, you're making 20 grand a day. Well, 20 grand at day 1,066, and you've already got $2 million. And really, I'm just trying to show you how crazy 1% money can be of compounded interest over time. It gets pretty insane. It gets pretty insane pretty fast. You know, the first year you're not really making all too much, but by the second year you've got some bank. You've got some money. I mean, you've already went from 50 cents to 20 bucks a day in just a year's time. And it's insane how much money you're making with this 1%. Look at this, $100 million. $100 million, making $1 million a day at day 1,460. Now that's really, really good. You know, it's been a couple of years at this point. You know, just about 5, not quite 5, but you're around that ballpark. You know, you're a millionaire at this point. You know, multi-millionaire. You're making, here's 4 million, 5 million. You know, it just explodes. Just explodes. And, you know, a lot of people scoff at 1%, But 1% compounded interest every day, it's a lot of money. Like, see, now we're already in the billions. We're at the we hit the billions. What, before we even got to 2,000? Before we even got to 2,000, we're in the billions. And look how crazy, just going up and up and up. 8, 9, 10 billion, 11 billion, 12 billion, 13 billion, 14 billion. I mean, this is just insane. So when you're thinking about your money management, remember that these small percentages that you can make add up over time. They add up over time. Now if you're starting off, you could risk a little bit more. You have a little bit more leeway. You can make that money back fast. Just be careful with your money management. Be careful with all things investing. And remember, sometimes there's going to be incurred loss, and you got to be ready for that. You have to use risk management. Lots of risk management. I'm going to be going over a lot of risk management and going over a lot of other things about trading all in general. So if you need help trading, I'm going to get down to the nitty gritty of it. Now look at how crazy this is. We're in the trillions. Now I'm going to go back up just a little bit. I skipped one spot that I wanted to show you. But you at this point, you are already richer than the richest man. I wanted to show you right where you'd be if you're trying to be just as rich as Jeff Bezos today. We're almost there. $150 billion right here. $150 a year. I mean, yeah, at day 2,194. It hasn't even been 10 years. 10 years, and you'd be the richest man. You're making $1,500,000,000 a day. At this point, you're moving whole entire markets. I mean, this would be a pretty much impossibility to get 1% of your money back a day at this point, because you were just such a high volume trader. You were just moving the markets insanely. But let's just say somehow you managed it. We're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on going. I mean, we're at the trillions. I mean, at this point, you have more money than anyone in the world. Just look how fast this is exploding now. There we go. 100 trillion. This is when it starts to get into those crazy numbers, the quintillions and quadrillions. Like, you're making trillions of dollars a day. Yeah, at this point, like I said, this is kind of an impossibility. But I just wanted to show you the insane power of 1%. The insane power of 1%, and what 1% could really do to your trading, just making 1% a day. You could do even making more than 1% a day with options trading. If you're trading binary options, you could explode your account if you're doing it right. You can make 1,000%, a day, if not more. And I'm going to show you guys about how to do that as well. Now look at this. Just look at this insane number. Can you imagine having that much money? I mean, this is just such an insane amount of money. This is pretty much a physical impossibility in this year and time. But the 1%. But if you enjoyed this video, I hope you please like and subscribe. And definitely check out my other videos. Like I said, I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to trade and invest in a variety of different mediums and options. Teach you how to do the stock market, forex market. We're gonna go through some Nadex and forex. Just help you get on your feet with trading. Show you how to set up alarms. Show you how to trade using different indicators. We're gonna go over technicals, fundamentals. It's going to be a good time. All right, guys. Well, hope you had a good day. Y'all take it easy and good luck investing.